Good morning. It is about 7 o'clock here in Hawaii. It might be 6 o'clock too. It might be a little earlier. And I am just sitting here kind of waking up, kind of getting myself together. And I am thinking about my school stuff. And one of the things that's coming up that's of interest is yet again another eclipse that's happening in October. So one of the reasons that I keep bringing up this eclipse energy is because it is so poorly documented what it is. Well, let me explain. It is the moon and the position of the moon at the time you were born. And so our moon and our sun are our vital forces, our light. When you have an eclipse, what happens is our vital force or our light goes down. And many of us are experiencing these eclipses and have no idea that there's even such a thing. Because in astrology, it's one of the areas that could use the most amount of support and education. We just don't, for whatever reasons, it seems to be rather a lost art. Well, it was a Vedic and it was a sidereal type of understanding in astrology. And today's modern Western astrologers don't really see the value in practicing the bigger picture. Well, as I was going to school, one of my issues was, and still is, that there is no 100% we know it all. And when we get arrogant like this, we stop learning. And so that being an issue in my own mind, I was unwilling to accept that there was nothing more to this issue. Well, now, as it turns out, I'm so impacted by these eclipses that are happening right now in Scorpio and Taurus, or Taurus Scorpio, however you want to look at it. They're back and forth, they're oppositions, and that's, for me, it's going to be the 2nd and 8th house, where I have an opening quincunx in Scorpio to this eclipse. So, what's happening for me? Well, it's very eye-opening. I can't deny the need to heal, the need to look at myself carefully, to do the work. And, so many of us are unaware that we even have this work to do. Well, today, as I'm sitting here thinking about what's coming, what I have in front of me, I'm feeling very, awake, if you will. And I want to say something else about the nodes, okay? So the nodes are going to tell me, in this sense, in an eclipse, where I need to do work and where I've been damaged in the past from past lives or work I've done. And in my case, I have South Node in Pisces in the 3rd house, which means that I have injury, or the dragon's tail is saying that my ability to communicate has been toxic and unable to be processed in a proper way. And it is quincunx, my 10th house, which reaffirms it, or is an additional testimony. Neptune in Scorpio, saying that I have this injury and I have toxic waters that I must clear. Happen to be in modality mode, very low on water, and having my one modality in water in the 10th house, where it's a little too hot. When you think of it, it's above the horizon. So all of these details are very important. And how do we use nodes? Well, we use them to understand both present and past life energies. So although not expressly stated, the nodes are a powerful way of understanding your natal chart. So with that, consider that the nodes have value and how this upcoming eclipse might be impacting you. So I would like you to hit the like, share, and subscribe. Leave comments. Tell me where you have your moon and your nodes. So maybe we can take a quick dash into looking at who you are and finding out what matters and what does not, because it is probably one of the best tools for reading astrologers have, and it is the most underutilized tool that we have. I thank you for joining me here today.